welcome back to BattleCast Primetime. I'm Raj Joshi. If last week's peek at Kane's Wrath wasn't enough for you, you weren't alone. David broke out his ninja outfit and snuck into the filming of the cinematics.
I do look good in all black. Footage from my expedition is coming up, along with details on the two newest members to join the ranks of prominent Hollywood actors featured in a Command & Conquer title.
That's right. The cast for Tiberium Wars included House starlet Jennifer Morrison and the two femme fatales from Battlestar Galactica. But first, Aaron Apoc Kaufman fills us in on all of the news by the fans, for the fans, in Apoc's Community Corner. Aaron?
Hey all you Command & Conquerors, this is Apoc, your official Command & Conquer Community Manager. I'm back here at the Command & Conquer TV headquarters, here to give you the latest news from the community. I'm slowly gaining a bit more office space every episode. Still no ocean view yet, but I'm getting there. First off, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a very special community birthday. He who loves the game, mods the game. He who mods the game, lives the game. The statement which has stood for the past 7 years on this fan site. We wanted to wish a very special happy 7th birthday to popular C&C modding site, Project Perfect Mod, at www.ppmsite.com. Hey Banshee, you know we've met a few times, and you're one crazy freaking Brazilian. But you know what? We still love you and your team. And you'll even get to see some not-so-secret but highly confidential movies from our past C&C3 Community Summit. And as that crazy Brazilian Banshee likes to say, those movies are the awesomeness. After a competition which spanned 8 months, 74 countries, and hundreds of thousands of Command & Conquer players around the world, the World Cyber Games Grand Finals converged in Seattle, Washington. And taking home the gold from the United Kingdom, Sean Apollo Clark when he defeated Xeon from Germany 2 matches to none. First he was the BattleCast Primetime star, now he's the Command & Conquer 3 World Champion, and he's got $12,000 to boot. Sean Apollo Clark, what in the hell is next for you?
I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might take a holiday, come back here maybe. I don't know.
Stay tuned later in the show when we take you to the World Cyber Games Grand Final, where you'll get an exclusive look at all the C&C epic drama that went down. It may not be the World Cyber Games, and it's definitely not Chutes and Ladders, but come on, who doesn't like an occasional game of Chutes and Ladders? The first official ladder season for the Command & Conquer 3 League kicked off late last month. The first of 3 qualification rounds for our season-ending finals just passed on October 22nd. Congratulations to our top-ranked 8 players on the 1v1 ladder who qualified for the season-ending tournament in the first round. You are one giant step closer to winning the coveted $5,000 check. And not to mention my undying respect. The ladder season continues with the second qualification round ending on November 19th. So get on that 1v1 ladder and start playing, Commander. And to anyone persisting to cheat and disconnect in Command & Conquer 3, watch out for Judge Iron Fist Apoc coming to a show near you. Trust me, it's going to be one account-shattering explosive show. In the year 2432, the interstellar war between the allied worlds of Sol and the Core, and the Triaxis, saw the whole of human space descend into 7 long years of apocalyptic war. This is... Wait, what? No, this isn't Command & Conquer 10 Interstellar Wars. This is the precursor story to Asylum, a total conversion mod for Command & Conquer 3 that's hot in production. If you want to check it out, go to asylum.slipstreamproductions.net. And here's a shout out I bet you didn't see coming. Download the beta now for Red Alert: A Path Beyond, a total conversion mod for the thriving legacy game Command & Conquer Renegade. This mod brings Renegade fans all the FPS excitement of retro alternate World War II action and a few nostalgic tears to our eyes. Support this Renegade mod now at www.pathbeyond.com. You've been ordered. And now, Chris Corey, executive producer, is here to tell you why the new BattleCast system is definitely the awesomeness.
Thanks, Aaron. New awesomeness indeed. We have some great improvements coming to BattleCast. Let's take a look. We're going to start on the league page here for Season 1. And we're going to take a look at a player profile here, Commander NR. And the first thing I want to pull your attention to is this little scrolling widget that actually shows cards for some of his most recent matches. You can click directly on the cards to get match details there. But we're going to pop down here, look at his match history. You can now, directly from match history, click on that match, and we'll get sent straight into the BattleCast program guide where we can see the match details there. We're going to come here, go into the archive section of the site, and this is showing all the BattleCast matches for the last day. Obviously, we have a tab here for the matches that I've played, the matches that my clans have played. Top matches is actually pretty interesting. So this applies an algorithm and pulls out ones that have a high likelihood of being high-quality matches. So these are matches where the participants are senior members of the community, maybe they're high on the ladder, or maybe the match has been downloaded and watched by many different people. So I also want you to check out the Historic Matches tab here. This is where we'll be putting replays of matches that are particularly high quality or were perhaps featured on BattleCast Primetime or some of our other web shows. And additionally, if you have a match that you've played in or that you watched that you thought was extraordinary, feel free to drop APOC a line and we'll see about getting that match up into Historic Matches as well. So just like the current program guide, we also support a full set of advanced options, and many of these will look familiar, but there are some new ones here. Popularity, that's the number of times that the match has been viewed by other people, and match rating, which is based on the rating votes that are collected when people watch the replay. And boom, we've got 19 pages of matches here. Easy to jump into one, click on View Match, and we're ready to go. And I really want to encourage you guys to get your feet wet with our commentary features. There are a lot of people experimenting with the Telestrator, but keep in mind that if you have a microphone attached to your computer, you can record audio, and that will be uploaded to our servers along with the rest of the replay data. Of course, if you think you can do it better, don't forget that you can add commentary to a replay after the fact. So that's it for our new BattleCast features. Thanks a lot. Hope to see you online.
It's like RTS Nirvana. These new features guarantee you can get your daily fix of CNC action while you wait for the next episode of BattleCast Primetime.
Or if you're like me, you can make your own version of the 5 every weekend, just for fun.
That's a bit scary.
Well, don't you do that too?
No, we have interns for that. But now the story you've been waiting for. Cinematics from Kane's Wrath. Here's your peek at the upcoming stellar FMVs. See if you can spot the high-profile actors.
We all make mistakes. I think that's part of being human, and Brother Marcion made a mistake. Circumstances being what they were, he thought he understood what was going on, but unfortunately, he didn't. And he pays a price. But fortunately, Kane is there to bring him back into line.
Kane. Yes. Kane's Wrath is actually, it's a musical. They've added a lot of really cool songs. I have a very nice aria in the second act. I have a lovely tenor voice, actually. A lot of tap dancing numbers as well, and a nice little clog section with a lot of clogging. Those are the only secrets I'm allowed to give.
What have you done? What have you done? And you! And what have you?
She's the angel of the nods. I mean, she very much, Kane is her idol. She idolizes him. He is her prophet. He is her everything.
Action! The only way you'll get more quality videos like that is to buy the expansion early 2008.
Or keep watching BattleCast Primetime. Maybe the News Ninja will make a comeback.
That's a pretty lame alias. Speaking of alias, you just saw co-star Carl Lumley. He'll be featured in Kane's Wrath along with Natasha Henstridge. Not too shabby.
Personally, I can't wait to see more of them, especially Natasha. I'm sure she'll add a whole 9 yards of fun to the game. Get it? She was in that movie, A Whole 9 Yards?